Well, good afternoon and welcome to Titan Radio, brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limited. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan playing their third game in as many days today. They are in Moncton at the Avenir Centre to take on the Wildcats. Titan losing last night in overtime, 4-3 to the Halifax Mooseheads in the Nova Scotia capital. Titan fought back from a 3-0 deficit to tie the game with just 12.8 seconds left in regulation time, only to see the Mooseheads score the overtime winner 3:08 into the extra period. It was a good comeback by the Titan, but it fell just short. The game, though, did follow up the team's first win of the season Friday night at the Casey Irving Regional Center in Bathurst, where they beat these very same Moncton Wildcats by a score of 5-3. The Titan scoring 3 goals in the first period to grab a 3-0 lead and never really looked back. Moncton made it close. A pair of goals in the second period made the score 3-2 after 40 minutes, but the Titan had built their lead to 5-2 before a goal in the final minute by Moncton, closed the gap to 5-3. But a big win for the Titan on Friday night, but then a heartbreaking loss after the comeback last night. As it is, though, the Titan with 3 out of 4 possible points so far this weekend. They'll try to win their second in a row against the Moncton Wildcats today, again, as we said, at the Avenir Centre in Moncton. The Wildcats, of course, a team that is doing very well in the standings. It's almost the complete opposite than the Acadie-Bathurst Titan. As a matter of fact, if you look at the overall standings right now, the Acadie-Bathurst Titans sit last in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League with just that one win. They've got 12 regulation losses, 3 overtime losses, and 3 shootout losses. The other end of the spectrum, the Moncton Wildcats are second overall in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. That gives them a total of 28 points and a .778 winning percentage. The only team that's got a better record than the Moncton Wildcats is the Sherbrooke Phoenix, who are 16 wins, 1 loss, plus 2 overtime losses for a total of 34 points. They've played an extra game over Moncton, but have an .895 winning percentage. Players are just coming out on the ice now, so we're just about set to get things underway this evening. If we take a look at these teams head-to-head this season, they've played 4 times already. Moncton has a 3-1 record. As we said, the Titan winning on Friday night at the Casey Irving Regional Center in Bathurst. The games, for the most part, have been close. As a matter of fact, the Titan winning 5-3. The game before that, though, Moncton picked up a 6-1 victory over the Titan. That's the only game that wasn't a close one. Before that, it was Moncton defeating the Titan 6-5 both times, one in a shootout and one in overtime. So the teams have the record is well in favor of the Moncton Wildcats, 3-1 this year, but with the exception of that one game, which was October 19th in Moncton, the games have all been very close. An overtime game, a shootout win by the Moncton Wildcats, and then, as we said, the Titan picking up that 5-3 victory on Friday night. Players to watch in this game. We'll start with the top scorers for the Acadie-Bathurst Titans. Sean Element leads the way. The captain has 8 goals and 10 assists this season for 18 points. Remy Engelhardt, the newest Titan, has scored in both of his games with Acadie-Bathurst, one on Friday night and one last night in a overtime loss, a 4-3 loss to the Halifax Mooseheads in Halifax. He's got 11 goals, 4 assists, and 15 points in total this season. Then Anderson McDonald sits third. He scored last night as well. 8 goals, 4 assists, and 12 points. Logan Chisholm, fourth in scoring for the Titan, 4 goals, 6 assists, and 10 points. And Riley Kidney is fifth with 2 goals, 7 assists, and 9 points for the 16-year-old rookie. For the Moncton Wildcats, Alexander Havanov is first in scoring for the team, 12 goals, 18 assists, and 30 points. Jacob Pelche right behind him, 11 goals and 18 assists for 29 points. And it's Mika Sear, 11 goals, 8 assists for 19 points. Zachary Leroux, who's having an outstanding rookie campaign, 7 goals, 11 assists, and 18 points. And then Jeremy McKenna, 8 goals, 7 assists, and 15 points. Those are the top 5 scorers for the Moncton Wildcats as well. The goaltenders for the game tonight, we can see the Acadie-Bathurst Titan are going with the rookie in net for this game against the Moncton Wildcats, as Tristan Berube has played the last 2 days for the Acadie-Bathurst Titans. So for today's game, they're going to go with the rookie in goal, and he's had an up and down season so far. That is Felix Anthony Ethier, a 4.86 goals against average and an 876 save percentage. He is 0-5 on the season. Actually, 0-5. One of those losses coming in a shootout. So at the Avenir Center in Moncton right now, a ceremony on the ice. Of course, tomorrow is Remembrance Day, so the teams throughout the Canadian Hockey League, hockey in general, doing their part to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom, and of course to honor the veterans and current servicemen and servicewomen, paying tribute to them. So a ceremony on the ice at the Avenir Center right now. Titan Radio, as usual tonight, is brought to you by the good folks at Chez Boudreau Limited, your Petro-Canada dealer. Last 5 games, the Moncton Wildcats are coming off that 5-3 loss to the Titan on Friday. They were off yesterday. Their games before that, a 2-1 win over Cape Breton, a 10-4 win over Cape Breton, a 4-2 victory over Victoriaville, and a 5-4 win over Halifax. That's their last 5 games. For the Titan, well, they lose 4-3 in overtime to Halifax last night. They beat Moncton 5-3 on Friday. They fell 3-2 to Charlottetown on November 2nd, dropped a 4-1 decision to Halifax on November 1st, and their game before that was against Gatineau, another tough loss. 3-2 the final score in that game. The Titan hitting the crossbar in the final seconds of the game with a shot from the point. They came that close to tying it and sending it to overtime. Moncton Wildcats 7-2 on home ice this year. They've scored a total of 79 goals and have allowed just 52 against this season. Quite a different story for the Acadie-Bathurst Titan. They've scored just 41 goals this season. Their goals against, though, sits at 76. And as a matter of fact, if you take a look at the overall standings in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League right now, and you stack the teams up when it comes to goals for this season, you'll find Moncton sitting in 5th spot with those 80 goals scored, while the Acadie-Bathurst Titan are in last place. They've got that just 41 goals scored. The next closest opponent, the Gatineau Olympic, have scored 57. So Gatineau with 16 more goals than the Acadie-Bathurst Titan. When you look at the goals against category, the St. John Sea Dogs actually sit last in that department. They've allowed 89 goals so far this season. The Titan are second last, or in 17th position in goals against in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. I guess you could flip that over and say second overall with the most goals against allowed. They've allowed 79 goals this season. The Moncton Wildcats are third when it comes to the least goals against, or 16th if you flip it over. Either way, they've allowed just 52 goals this season. Matter of fact, they would be tied with Chicoutimi for the second least amount of goals scored in the queue this season. The team that's been the stingiest is the Sherbrooke Phoenix, who've allowed just 42. Moncton and Chicoutimi have both allowed 52 goals this season. So a lengthy Remembrance Day ceremony going on here in Moncton as we get set for Quebec Major Junior Hockey League action today, this afternoon between the Acadie-Bathurst Titan and the Moncton Wildcats. We'll take a little bit more of a look at that game last night for the Titan, and as we said earlier, they battled back. It was the Halifax Mooseheads who came out last night and scored a couple of early goals. By the 5:42 mark of the first period, they led 2-0. They added another goal in the second period to make it 3-0 before the Titans started to claw their way back. It was Noah Delamont, his first ever Quebec Major Junior Hockey League goal. in the final minute of the second period to make it 3-1. Then Anderson McDonald notched his 8th of the year, 12:23 into the third to make it 3-2 before Remy Engelhardt, as we mentioned earlier, with his second goal as a Titan, his 11th overall this season, with 12.8 seconds remaining in regulation time that sent the game to overtime. The Titan peppered Moncton goaltender Cole McLaren with shots, but he stood tall. Final shots favored the Titan 45-31. In the third period alone, the Titan outshooting Halifax 19-7. They outshot them 19-12 in the second period as well, but just couldn't get that extra goal or the overtime winner either way in falling by that 4-3 score to the Halifax Mooseheads. Now, we'll contrast that if we'll take a look at the game on Friday night at the Casey Irving Regional Center in Bathurst when the Titan celebrated their first victory of the season after starting with a 17 game losing streak. And it's the Titan who came out in the first period and scored 3 times to head to the dressing room with a 3-0 lead. Anderson McDonald was the first goal for the Titans, 6:32 into the game. A minute 1 seconds later, Captain Sean Element notched his 7th, and then Remy Engelhardt got his first as a Titan, 10th of the season. Less than a minute to go in the first period, as we said, to send the Titan to the dressing room with a 3-0 lead against the Moncton Wildcats on Friday. So the key for the Titan, obviously, in that game was to get that early jump and have the lead early in the game. Moncton, though, they came back in the second. Jacob Hudson midway through the frame, and then Jeremy McKenna late in the second period made it 3-2, and the score stayed that way till the 16:34 mark of the third period. It was Logan Chisholm on the power play to make it 4-2 for the Titan, and then Sean Element less than a minute later into an empty net made it 5-2 for the Titan. In the final minute of the game, Kyle Foreman notched one more goal for the Moncton Wildcats to make it a little bit closer, but 5-3 was the final score in that hockey game. And Moncton outshooting the Titan 38-31. Tristan Berube playing outstanding for the Titan in that win for the home team. The Titan, as we said, hoping to not just pick up their second win of the weekend, but second win of the season today when they get set to play the Moncton Wildcats at the Avenir Center, and the Remembrance Day ceremony continues at the Avenir Center in Moncton. And as we said, a very lengthy ceremony going on today in Moncton. Unfortunately, we don't have any pictures to show you, but we'll just, get ready for the action when they are set to do so in Moncton this evening. Couple of other things to take note of during this hockey game. Power plays for the two teams. Well, the Moncton Wildcats have a power play that ranks first, I believe. No, sorry, just let me double check this. Their power play is humming along at a 28.13% ratio, so they've scored 18 power play goals on 64 opportunities so far this season. The Titan, on the other hand, with just 12 goals and 69 power play chances for a 17.39% success rate. When it comes to killing penalties, the Moncton penalty killing unit is buzzing along at 85.96%, allowing just 8 goals on 57 penalty killing situations. The Titan, on the other hand, their penalty killing unit has a success rate of 75.95% as they've allowed 19 goals on 79 power play opportunities for the opposition. Leading rookies on the team, as we mentioned earlier on, Riley Kidney, 2 goals, 7 assists for 9 points for the Titan. And Zachary Leroux for the Moncton Wildcats, 7 goals, 11 assists, and 18 points this season. Titan, more penalized team than the Moncton Wildcats. Moncton is averaging 8.7 minutes of penalties so far this season. That's per game. While the Titan, on the other hand, averaging 11.6 minutes of penalties for each game through the course of the season. Liam Leonard leads the way for the Titan when it comes to penalty minutes, while it's Alexander Havanov, their leading scorer, who leads the Moncton Wildcats when it comes to penalty minutes so far this season. All right, we're just about set to get underway. They are getting everybody off the ice now at the Avenir Centre in Moncton, so it should be just a moment or two before they get the puck drop this afternoon, and we get ready for Quebec Major Junior Hockey League action again. Thanks for joining us on this long weekend in November. Hope it's a good weekend for you. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan getting set to take on the Moncton Wildcats here today. Good crowd on hand, it appears, at the Avenir Centre in Moncton. Beautiful new facility. If you haven't had a chance to visit the Avenir Centre yet, you need to do yourself a favor and drop by. Beautiful big lobby, and from there you just enter into a state-of-the-art facility. Really nice place to play hockey, and you know what, definitely worth the opportunity to go and catch a hockey game at the Avenir Centre in Moncton, or at the very least maybe catch a concert or a basketball game, but at least do yourself a favor and check out the Avenir Centre in Moncton sometime real soon. You will not be disappointed. The only knock I have against the rink when it comes to hockey is no red goal lights behind either net at the Avenir Centre in Moncton. I know it is 2019, and they go to video review and that sort of thing, but still, when it comes to hockey, at least I'm old school. I like to see that red light come on to signify that a goal has been scored, particularly if you're at the other end of the ice and you're looking up and you see the puck be shot or a scramble in front of the net. It's really impossible to tell if the puck goes in the net from that distance away in the rink. It's nice to see that red light go on, and then you know the puck is in the net. In Moncton, unfortunately, no red light, so there are times when you're not sure if the puck went into the net or not. You've got to wait for the celebration. All right, we're finally underway off the opening faceoff. Moncton get it inside the Titan zone. They'll flip it behind the net. Brant's looking for it. He can't come up with it. Moncton just pick it up on the half board, and they'll turn and fire right away, testing Ethier in goal. Just 12 seconds in, and he'll make that an easy stop, but holds on to the puck for a face-off. So the draw will come up to the glove side of the Titan netminder. Havanov to take the draw against Huckins of the Titan. Off the face-off, it is Acadie-Bathurst in control of the puck. Brant's with it. Plays it up along the boards. It hops over Elliman's stick back to the point. Moncton there to get it. That shot from the face-off circle is blocked. Spence has it now. He'll play it across. Moncton moving it inside the Titan zone now. Trying to get it into a shooting position, but what they have certainly done is put some pressure on the Titan here early in this hockey game. Moncton still inside the Titan zone. Little drop pass. Picked up there by Pelche. Cross ice it comes, intended for Christian Huntley. He plays it to Havanov, who goes behind the net. He's checked, though, by O'Coin, who picks it up for the Titan. They're unable to get it out of the zone, though. Huntley has it. You can see Moncton really pressing hard early in this hockey game. They know that the Titan had their success on Friday by coming out strong in the first period and building up that 3-0 lead. So right from the get-go, Moncton really skating hard and trying to get an early goal, but certainly putting the pressure on the Titan, who are playing their third game in as many days. Remember, the Moncton Wildcats had the day off yesterday, so they're rested, and they've had 48 hours or almost. It was a night game on Friday, an afternoon game here on Sunday, but they've had the better part of 2 days to think about that loss to the Titan on Friday as well. Axel Anderson with the puck now. He'll go back behind his own net. Desgagne in there forechecking for the Titans. So's Logan Chisholm. Havanov just flips it off the glass out to center ice. Broken up there by Larkin. Moncton start out from their own zone once again. Mika Sear has it now. He steps over the Titan blue line. Sear shot from a sharp angle on goal, steered into the corner by Ethier, and it actually goes off the boards and all the way down the ice. There'll be no icing on the play. It is De Jong who starts the rush up ice now for Moncton. His pass misses the mark. It's inside the Titan zone, flipped out to center, and all the way back to the Moncton blue line. Wildcats will try to get something going again. They get it in the Titan zone, but it's broken up one more time. This time it's De Jong, forced back in his own zone. Liam Leonard in there forechecking, bumps him hard into the boards, and the puck winds up back behind the Moncton net. Leonard in there to pick it up. Good shift by the Titan here as they have Moncton now hemmed up in their own zone for the first time in the hockey game. Kingsbury Fournier in the corner. He's checked by Hudson. Puck comes back to the blue line. Still inside the zone. Now Kingsbury Fournier, shot from the face-off circle. That's off a leg, and Moncton start the other way. Kyle Foreman at center ice. He'll just dump it deep inside the Titan zone as the Wildcats change on the fly. That's Rude in behind his own net. Dubé picks it up now. Back to Rude one more time. To Larkin. Up along the boards it comes. Dubé picks it up again. Big hit there by Moncton. Just misses. You can expect that Dubé may just be a bit of a marked man here in this hockey game. The Wildcats, I would imagine, will be throwing big checks every chance they get against Dubé, as he threw a big hit against Moncton in the game on Friday. And a lot of I've got a major penalty for it as well. No suspension, at least none has been announced as of yet. Puck still inside the Titan zone, but Moncton not able to get towards the front of the net. Now it's Bastarash gets it out of the zone, and the Titan will just dump it inside the Moncton blue line. Huntley behind his own net to Daou. He'll send it across now. That is Mark Rumsey, I should say, playing it up ice. He just dumps it in the Titan zone where Brantz takes over and leads the rush for the Titan. Now ahead for McDonald. He tries to feed Element with a pass. That doesn't work, and Ivanov starts the rush up ice for Moncton. He and Pelche over the blue line to Rumsey. Fans on the shot attempt. Now he gets a weak shot in towards the Titan goal, but Ethier able to find the puck and hold on for the face-off. 15 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in the first period. Still no score between the Acadie-Bathurst Titan and the Moncton Wildcats. Titan Radio is a presentation of the good folks at Chez Boudreau Limited, and we thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. As we said, we hope you're having yourself a fantastic weekend. The first period of this broadcast is a presentation of Nettoy Your Vert Dry Cleaners. So Ethier heads to the Titan bench just for a equipment adjustment, something with his mask. It's all set and fixed now, and he'll get back inside the his goal as the faceoff coming up is inside the Titan zone. Huckins on the draw for Acadie-Bathurst. Believe it's Pelche. Yes, it is for Moncton. Off the draw, back to Ivanov. His shot, that hit Rumsey in front. It comes right back to Ivanov. Another shot blocked by Ethier. Puck in the corner now. McDonald on it. Trying to get it up to Huckins, but they can't get it out of the zone. Moncton keep it in at the blue line. They'll move the puck around. That long shot by Anderson right on goal, and Ethier with yet another save and holds on for the face-off. So Moncton with a chance there as Sean Stewart was able to get the pass across to Axel Anderson. He had a lane from the blue line, fired the shot, but Ethier could see it all the way, made the save, and held on for the face-off. 15:08 now. That's what's left to go here in the opening period. We're still early in this hockey game, and we are waiting for our first goal of the game. Off the draw. Titan get the puck. They'll flip it off the boards to the point and out. It's chipped away from McKenna. Racing up ice is Desgagne, but Moncton regained control at their own blue line. The Wildcats move it up ice. That shot from De Jong off his stick, up over the glass, and out of play. So another face-off coming up here in the Titan zone. Still no score between the Acadie-Bathurst Titan and the Moncton Wildcats. Off the face-off, Titan will get control of the puck. They start to move it out to center. That's Chisholm over the blue line. Quick shot taken. That's blocked, and the puck comes all the way out to center ice. Delimont back there to get it. That pass broken up. Now Desgagne picks it up and plays it back inside his own zone to Larkin. Out to the blue line for Chisholm. Back to Delimont. Over to Larkin. Titan move it up ice. Now Desgagne at the Moncton blue line. He chips it in deep. Going after it is Engelhardt. He's bumped in the corner by De Jong. Puck squirts out in front of the net, but it is Moncton who will head up ice with it now. Desrosiers started that rush. They'll get it inside the zone. The Wildcats do. Delimont bumps his man. That's McKenna. Puck in the corner, though. Wildcats trying to play it to the front of the net, but it's broken up by the Titan. 2-on-1. Odd man rush as they head up ice across for McKinnon, and he scores! Evan McKinnon completes the two-man 2-on-1 break for the Acadie-Bathurst Titan with the one-timer, and no mistake on that one as he's able to beat the Wildcat goaltender Charles-Antoine Lavallee and give the Titan the 1-0 lead in this hockey game. Actually, it's Olivier Rodrigue in the net, my mistake. Either way, the Acadie-Bathurst Titan have the lead in this hockey game. For Evan McKinnon, reward for some hard work. He certainly has been skating hard throughout the 3 games this weekend for the Titan, and he's rewarded with that goal here in the first period. So the Titan grabbed the 3-0 lead on Friday against Moncton. They've got a 1-0 cushion here. Moncton move it inside the Titan zone, but it's broken up quickly, and now the Titan head the other way. That's Leonard. He dumps it into the corner. Kingsbury Fournier in there as well for the Titan. Leonard and Kingsbury Fournier battling for the puck behind the Moncton net, but the Wildcats get it and flip it out to center ice. Rude has it now. His pass. That misses Leonard, and Moncton move up ice quickly with it. Quick shot on goal. Save is made by Ether. The rebound and a pad save by the Titan netminder. Moncton regained control, though. Now it's off the leg and out to center ice it comes. Pelche will start the rush this time. He gets over the blue line, plays it over to Anderson. He's checked along the boards by Elliman. Rude comes up with the puck in the corner. Along the boards, that was intended for Elliman out of his reach. Ivanov with the shot. Pelche in front looking for the rebound, but Ethier's got it, and he'll hold on for the face-off. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan now leading the Moncton Wildcats by a score of 1-0. We're still early in this hockey game, but Evan McKinnon, the goal scorer at the 6:05 mark, his second of the season. Matthew Desgagne has the assist, and the Titan have a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal, though, favor Moncton by a very wide margin. It is 10-1 for Moncton when it comes to shots on goal right now, but the lone Titan shot found its way into the back of the net, and that gives the visitors, the Titan, the 1-0 lead. Was a perfect played 2-on-1 with Desgagne feathering the pass across to McKinnon, who was wide open, and he made no mistake with the one-timer beating Rodrigue inside the Moncton net. All right, we're just about ready to resume action. The first period brought to you by Netto Your Vert. Titan Radio this afternoon is a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limited, your Petro-Canada dealer. Face-off inside the Titan zone. Huckins to take the draw against Pelche. Off the draw, puck comes to O'Coin, so the Titan take control in their own zone. They'll just play it behind the net, sent out to center. And that goes by everybody, but it's right on goal. No icing. Wildcats try to clear it, but it's knocked down there by Huckins. He'll send it in deep. Now Anderson starts out from behind his own net for Moncton. Anderson out to center ice. Racing up there is Pelche for the Wildcats. They get it in close. Ivanov in front of the net looking for the puck, but it's taken away by O'Coin, and he'll clear it out of the zone. O'Coin's pass intended for Huckins by him down the ice, but Huckins wins the race to the puck, so there's no icing on the play. A battle now behind the Moncton net. The Wildcats will take control. That's Sean Stewart with it. He flips it out to center ice. Broken up at the Titan blue line by Brantz. Moncton, though, continue to press. They get the puck back. Havanoff now looking for the trailer. That is number 4, Jonathan Desrosiers. He gets a weak shot away, and that's an easy glove save for Ethier, who holds on for the face-off. If you're just joining us, the Acadie-Bathurst Titan with the early goal. Once again in this hockey game, it's Evan McKinnon, his second of the season for Matthew Desgagne at the 6:05 mark to give the Titan the 1-0 lead in this hockey game. Face-off now inside the Titan zone. Moncton win the draw, back to the point. Another shot there from Desrosiers. That is blocked by Ethier. Larkin has it now. That pass intended for Desgagne is too hot for him to handle, and Moncton just fires it right back behind the Titan net. Now, a long shot from the point. That's gloved by Ethier, and again, he'll hold on. We'll have another face-off coming up inside the Titan zone. Off the face-off, puck back to the point. Moncton in control. McKenna, that long shot. A bouncing puck as it made its way to the Titan net, but steered into the corner by Ethier. McKenna gets it back. He throws it towards the net. That hits Sear in front and ricochets wide, but the Wildcats get control once again. Shot from the point goes wide. And now the Titan will knock it out of the zone. Desgagne, one man to beat. He's racing up ice to the front of the net. Quick shot. That is blocked by Roderick. Good rush there by Desgagne. Puck back to the point. Titan with it again. Delimont has it now. Titan moving it in close. Quick shot. That's right on goal. It's stopped. Leonard has it along the boards. Back to the blue line once again. Delimont with the puck. Taking his time over to O'Coin. O'Coin throws it towards the net, and the glove save is made by Roderick, and he'll hold on for the face-off. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan continue to lead the Moncton Wildcats by a score of 1-0. We're in the first period at the Avenir Center in Moncton. Matthew Desgagne, just moments ago, a real good chance as he raced up ice and beat McKenna as he cut towards the front of the goal, but fired the shot just wide. Face-off now inside the Moncton zone. On the draw for the Wildcats, Jacob Hudson. He's actually waved out of the face-off circle. The goal scorer for the Titan, Evan McKinnon, in there to take the face-off now for Acadie-Bathurst. Titan win it, but they can't get it to the net. They tried to, but it was knocked down by Anderson. He'll get it, and Moncton just send that all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Moncton Wildcats. Wildcats came out flying here in the first period as they wanted to make sure to get the jump on the Titan, who grabbed a 3-0 lead in Bathurst on Friday en route to their first win of the season. And Moncton put lots of pressure inside the Titan zone but couldn't beat Ethier. And the Titans score on their first shot of the game to take the 1-0 lead, and that's where we stand right now. Wildcats get control of the puck off the face-off and move it up ice. It's behind the Titan net. The clearing attempt is knocked down by Sean Stewart. His shot, that goes wide. Now the Titan get it back. Cross-ice pass for Kingsbury Fournier. He'll move it up ice. Quick shot from the face-off circle. That's right on goal. Roderick with the glove save as McKinnon was looking for his second goal of the game. Nice pass across by Kingsbury Fournier, and McKinnon gets a good shot, but Roderick with the glove save, and he holds on for the face-off. Titan getting a couple of shots now in this hockey game. It's 12-3 in that department for the Wildcats. As we said, they came out flying at the start of this hockey game, but the Titan end up with the first goal and now lead 1-0. Quick shot in close by Moncton. That's blocked by Ethier. Wildcats inside the Titan zone, but it's Acadie-Bathurst that get it, and they'll move it out to center ice. A 2-on-2 rush. They'll just send it in deep. The Titan will and head to the bench on a line change. Moncton have it now. That's Mark Rumsey. He just throws it towards the Titan blue line, and Acadie-Bathurst take over once again. Sean Element looking for Anderson McDonald. That pass just out of his reach. DeJong has it now. Up to Pelche. He's checked by McDonald. Puck squirts free. Titan have it for a second. Now Moncton will regain control. Pelche in his own zone. That pass off a skate. Moncton forced to try and start out from their own zone once again. Good job before checking here by the Titan. Wildcats inside their own zone. Now they move it up ice. That is Desrosiers. He'll send it down behind the Titan goal, but O'Coin there to pick it up. Plays it back to Larkin. Ahead now for McDonald. Anderson McDonald out to center ice. He'll just flip it inside the Moncton zone. That winds up behind the net, and it is going to be an icing call against the Acadie-Bathurst Titan as Anderson McDonald hadn't reached center when he fired the puck all the way down the ice. The first period this afternoon brought to you by Nettoyer Vert. Today's Titan Radio broadcast is a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité, your Petro-Canada dealer. Off the draw inside the Titan zone. Puck is loose now in the corner. Sear looking forward for Moncton. The Wildcats come up with it. That's McKenna. Back to the point. Spence fakes the shot. Throws the pass into the faceoff circle. He'll get it back, and this time winds up with a big shot. It is stopped by Ethier. Big rebound out front. Cleared out of harm's way by the Titan, but not out of the zone. That shot from the point is blocked in front. McKenna has it now. Plays it behind the net. Moncton moving it inside the Titan zone. Sear backhands it into the corner. Desnoyers there looking for it, but it's McKenna that comes up with it. He plays it out front. Quick shot by Sear. That's knocked down. Puck behind the net once again. Desnoyers to McKenna. Shot from a sharp angle right on goal. That's blocked by Ethier. Desnoyers has the puck now. Good pressure here by Moncton in the first period. Back to Spence. To Desnoyers once again. Spence sends it across. That shot, it's blocked, and puck goes up over the glass and out of play. Good pressure there by the Moncton Wildcats, but Ethier equal to the task. This game is still a 1-0 lead for the Titan. Face-off coming up here inside the Titan zone. The Wildcats putting lots of pressure on, but unable to get a goal, at least as of yet. They're out shooting the Titan 17-3 at this point, but Acadie-Bathurst leads 1-0. There's the 18th shot, a blast from the point that, again, Ethier saw right away, came right off the face-off, and he makes that stop. So another face-off coming up here inside the Titan zone. Daou and King chatting before the drop of the puck, and now actually they're going to head to the bench as the Wildcats elect to make some changes here. The line of Havanov, Pelche, and Rumsey come over the boards, but the Titan win the face-off. They'll flip it up ahead. Out to center ice it comes. Moncton starting the rush up ice once again. Quick pass to Rumsey. He's got some room. Fires that on goal. Ethier gets a piece of it, and it goes wide. Kept in at the blue line. Cross ice now. Quick shot there for Moncton. That is blocked. It was Sean Stewart who got the blast away. Titan move it up ice. That's Dubé. He falls. Loose puck, though, and a penalty coming up. And it looks like it's going to be against the Titan as the two players collided. Dubé was battling for the puck against Axel Anderson inside the Moncton zone, and both players fell, but Dubé's stick got caught up in Anderson's skates, so that's the reason for the penalty, which is unfortunate. Two players seem to be falling at the same time, and Desgagne, they're looking for the puck, but the whistle went as soon as he touched it, and the faceoff winds up back inside the Titan zone. Hudson on the draw for Moncton. It's Element for Acadie-Bathurst. Wildcats get control once again. They're on the power play now. That shot ricochets just wide. This Titan penalty kill is a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité, your Petro-Canada dealer. O'Coin has it now. From behind his own net. He'll fire it out towards the blue line. Desgagne, they're looking for it. They'll move up ice. The Titan will. 2-on-1. Element elects to shoot. Fires it right on goal. Rodrigue makes the save, and he'll hold on for the face-off. A short-handed opportunity there for the Titan. Sean Element electing to shoot as Hudson came back hard and was on Desgagne. Don't think there was a pass to be made, so Element wisely took the shot. The save was made, though, by Rodrigue, so we'll have a face-off coming up inside the Moncton zone with the Wildcats on the power play. Tripping was the call against Alexis Dubé at the 12:41 mark of the first period. Off the draw, Moncton get control of the puck. They'll try to get it out of their own zone. Now Sear has it at center ice. Drop pass for Spence over to Havanov. He'll dump it inside the Titan zone. Puck along the boards now. O'Coin doing his best to keep it tied up. Desgagne in there as well. It squirts free, and back to the point it comes, but Pelche can't keep it in the zone. Moncton forced to come out to center ice. Now they'll play it back inside the Titan zone. Along the boards it comes, back to the point. Moncton take control on the power play. Sear in close. He's tied up by O'Coin. Puck in the corner. Moncton get it back. Now Pelche to the blue line for Anderson. He'll take the return pass over to Pelche, walks up to the top of the faceoff circle. That shot off a skate, and it goes wide. Moncton regained control. That's Pelche in the faceoff circle. Tried to play it out front, hoping a Wildcat player would be able to redirect it on goal, but it went by everyone into the corner, and the Titan able to get it and send it all the way down the ice. Rodrigue out of his net to play it. He sends it along the boards. Now the pass up to Sear at center ice. He'll step over the Titan blue line and throws it towards the front of the net, but that's out of the reach of Spence. Moncton get it back. Now they walk out front. Quick shot by Havanov right on goal. The save is made by Ethier, and he holds on for the face-off. The Titans shorthanded here in the first period, but they have a 1-0 lead over the Moncton Wildcats in this hockey game. The Titan penalty kill is sponsored by the good folks at Chez Boudreau Limited, your Petro-Canada dealer. So final seconds of this Moncton power play. Titan win the draw. Puck squirts into the corner. Rude looking for it, but it's Moncton that have it. Now Rude takes it away, just sends it behind the net. Wildcats regain control, though. Back to the point it comes. They'll move it back and forth at the blue line, looking to set somebody up. That's Hudson in the face-off circle. His shot right on goal. The save is made. Loose puck, and it's cleared out of harm's way by the Titan. Icing is waved off. And the Titan are back at full strength, killing off that Moncton power play. Wildcats, though, move it up ice quickly. That shot is blocked. Puck inside the Titan zone now. Moncton still in control. They've been in control most of the first period. That quick shot from the top of the faceoff circle, right on goal from Kyle Foreman, but it's stopped by Ethier, who holds on once again for the faceoff. So the Titan kill off that Alexis Dubé penalty, and they spent the majority of this first period on the defense. They're being outshot by Moncton by a count of 21-4, but the Titan lead the Wildcats by a score of 1-0. The lone goal in this hockey game scored by Evan McKinnon at the 6:05 mark of the first period, finishing off a real nice 2-on-1 with Matthew Desgagne. Desgagne gets the lone assist on that McKinnon goal. Again, for McKinnon, his second of the season, and that's the only goal we've had so far in this hockey game, as the Acadie-Bathurst Titan lead by a score of 1-0. And Felix Anthony Ethier has certainly been outstanding in goal for the Titan. As we mentioned, he has been peppered with shots here in the first period as the Wildcats have been throwing everything they've got at the Titan, but the rookie netminder has stood tall and has 21 saves already in this hockey game. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the first period. Face-off coming up inside the Titan zone. Philippe Daou on the draw for the Wildcats. It's Evan McKinnon for the Titan. Moncton win the draw, straight back to the point. That shot through a crowd, hits a leg and goes wide. Now Leonard has it. He'll move it ahead, and the Titan rush up ice. McKinnon with that speed inside the Wildcat zone, but he ran into Jordan Spence. Puck behind the net now. Kingsbury-Fournier looking for it, but it's the Wildcats who come away with it and move up ice quickly. Quick pass across for King. King trying to get it to Daou in the front of the net, but his pass attempt goes off the side of the goal and stays out. Titan move it up to center ice. Moncton now steal that back. Spence over the blue line. He's got it, twisting and turning for the Wildcats. Little drop pass. Moncton throw that towards the net. It was more a pass, I think, than a shot for Spence, but he's unable to get a shot on goal. Now Spence tries the wraparound. That doesn't work, and the Titan head out quickly. They would have had a 3-on-2, but heading to the bench on a line change here. Liam Leonard, though, beats the first defenseman. One band to beat. He throws it out front, intended for Element. That just failed to click, but the Titans still have it inside the Moncton zone. Now Element picks it up in the corner, being watched there by Sean Stewart. Sean Element for the Titan, doing a good job to keep control of the puck. Throws it out front. Anderson McDonald turns and fires from the face-off circle. That's blocked. Puck behind the net. Sean Stewart gathers it up for Moncton, but has his pocket picked by Huckins to the front of the net for Element. His shot goes wide. Element chases it into the corner. Good pressure here by the Titan. Back to the point. That shot, it goes just wide. Now McDonald in the corner, battling there against McKenna. Moncton come up with the puck, and they finally get it out of their own zone. Desnoyers races inside the Titan blue line. He's checked by Delimont. Larkin has the puck, almost coughs it up as he was checked right away, but a real good job there by Larkin to stay with it and move it up ice. That's Huckins trying to get towards the front of the Moncton net. That's broken up. The Wildcats play it up ice. Larkin beaten to the puck by Sear. Otherwise, it would have been an icing call, but as the puck hit the inboards, it rolled towards the net. Ethier makes the smart decision to freeze it, so we'll have a face-off coming up inside the Titan zone. Sear just plainly beat Larkin to the puck there, and that's the reason the icing was waved off. So face-off coming up here inside the Titan zone. We are late in the opening period of this hockey game. The Titan leading by a score of 1-0. Moncton get control off the draw to the front of the net. That pass for Havanoff just fails to work. Now Rumsey at the side of the net. He sends it across. That was Huntley coming in, but his shot goes wide. Wildcats throw it to the front of the net, but it's broken up by the Titan, who head up ice 2-on-1. Pelche races back, though, to negate that odd man rush. But the shot on goal by Desgagne, it's blocked. Now Moncton get it back, and they start away with it once again. Wildcats, quick pass out to center ice to Havanoff. Seems like he's been on the ice for the entire first period. Back to the point it comes. That's Anderson. Loses his footing, and the puck rolls away from him. It's the Titan now, heading the other way at the end of a long shift, so they'll just dump it inside the Moncton zone and head to the bench on a line change. Wildcats forced to come out from behind their own net. Sean Stewart plays that up to center ice. Moncton over the blue line with it. That shot whistles just wide. Puck along the boards. Kingsbury-Fournier takes a stab at it. Rude there as well. Hudson comes away with it and gets a shot from the face-off circle right on goal, but Ethier with yet another save. Titan clear it up ice. Not enough for icing, but it forces De Jong back inside his own zone to pick up the puck. Moncton starting away on the rush once again. They'll dump it inside the Titan zone. And the whistle goes. I believe that is an offside at the Titan blue line. Either way, the whistle went, and we have a face-off coming up. Titan Radio this afternoon, brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limité. The first period is a presentation of Nettoyer Vert. And if you're just joining us, the lone goal in this hockey game, Evan McKinnon's second of the season at the 6:05 mark. The assist going to Matthew Desgagne. That gives the Titan a 1-0 lead, despite the fact, and get ready for this, the Moncton Wildcats are out shooting the Acadie-Bathurst Titan right now by a count of 25-6, and there's still 1:21 left to go in the first period. Face-off inside the Titan zone as well. 25 shots in a period is not a common occurrence in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. That is a lot of rubber that Ethier has faced inside the Titan goal. Off the draw, Acadie-Bathurst get it out of the zone, but Moncton play it right back in behind the net. Ethier out there to play it for Larkin along the boards. He's checked. Puck squirts behind the net. Now it's picked up by Rude. He'll just flip it up to center ice. Element there for the Titan. He's got it over the Moncton blue line. Element taking his time. Being watched there by Sear. Element back to the point. The shot. That's blocked in front. A lot of bodies in front of the net, including Anderson McDonald, but puck winds up in the corner. Huckins looking for it now along the boards. He knocks it free, but Spence there to gather it up for the Wildcats and get it out to center ice. Now Huckins, he'll take control once again. Huckins up towards the Moncton blue line for McDonald. McDonald ahead for Element. Tried to send it across for Huckins. That's out of his reach. He catches up with it. Wanted to play it to the point, but didn't get a lot on it. So the defenseman O'Coin had to back up, and that allows Moncton to gain the zone. Francis Langlois getting it over the Titan blue line. We're in the final seconds here of the opening period. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan leading the Moncton Wildcats in this hockey game by a score of 1-0. And there's the buzzer to send the teams to the dressing room. The Titan tired, no question about it, but certainly an offensive show by the Moncton Wildcats when it comes to the domination of play. Shots on goal, but they couldn't find a way to beat the Titan netminder, as we said over and over again. Felix Anthony Ethier strong in goal for the Acadie-Bathurst Titan. So the lone goal in the first period, that's scored by Evan McKinnon, his second of the season. Matthew Desgagne, the lone assist, a beautiful 2-on-1, played perfectly by the Titan, the goal coming at the 6:05 mark, and that is the only goal of the first period. Shots on goal, they favor the Moncton Wildcats by a count of 25-6. The first period tonight has been brought to you by Netto Your Vert. Titan Radio is a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité. And after 20 minutes, the Acadie-Bathurst Titan lead the Moncton Wildcats by a score of 1-0. We'll be back for the start of the second period. We're just about set for the start of the second period. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan leading the Moncton Wildcats by a score of 1-0 from the Avenir Centre in Moncton. Lone goal scorer in this hockey game was Evan McKinnon, finishing off a nice 2-on-1 with Matthew Desgagne. For McKinnon, his second goal of the season, coming 6:05 into the first period, and Desgagne was the only assist on that goal. Second period tonight, presentation of Epicerie Fernet in Beresford. All right, we're set to go. Huckins on the draw against Havanoff. Moncton get control of the puck. They just dump it towards the Titan blue line where Acadie-Bathurst take over. Out to center ice for McDonald. He chips it into the Moncton zone. That's out of the reach of Huckins and Huntley there for Moncton to Havanoff. Havanoff, a lot of ice time for him in the first period. He gets it out to center ice. Puck loose, picked up by Moncton. They'll head over the blue line. Rumsey cuts to the net. Pass over to Havanoff. That shot goes wide. Rumsey in the corner now. Sends it behind the net for Pelche. He's being watched by Brantz, but is able to get it back to the point. Comes across the Spence to Havanoff in the face-off circle. Havanoff being watched by Huckins. Havanoff still with the puck. Goes behind the Titan net. Huckins falls. Havanoff still with the puck. Now plays it behind the goal. Back to the point it comes. That's Anderson with it. Over to Sean Stewart. To the front of the net. Rumsey there looking for it. Can't get the shot away in the first attempt. Second attempt, that's blocked in front by Element. Now the Titan regain control. The pass behind the net, though, intercepted by Havanoff. He'll play it to Anderson. Back to the point it comes. Sean Stewart, that long shot is blocked. Puck along the boards, kept in at the point once again by Anderson. The Wildcats with pressure here early in the second period. That long shot from the point, right on goal, and the save is made by Ethier, who holds on for the face-off. So the Wildcats coming out like they did in the first period with lots of pressure inside the Titan zone. Acadie-Bathurst just hanging on. 18 minutes, 36 seconds left to go now in the second period. It is a 1-0 Titan lead. Shots on goal, though, they favor the Wildcats. 4-0 here in the second period. Make that 5-0 as they get another quick shot right off the face-off. So that makes it 30-6 overall in this hockey game. Off the draw, the puck went right back to the point. Quick shot right on goal by Anderson, but it was Ethier there to make the save. This time, Titan win the faceoff. They'll get it out to center ice. That pass intended for Desgagne out of his reach. No icing on the play, though, and Moncton take control. Wildcats get it to the blue line, just out, but Delamont fires it right back in, so De Jong is forced to go behind his own net for Moncton. He'll play it over to Desrosiers. He sends it up to center ice. Now McKenna over the Titan blue line. His shot on goal. That's blocked by Ethier. Puck comes along the boards, and it's picked up by the Titan. Desgagne using his speed into the faceoff circle. Quick shot right on goal. The save is made by Rodrigue, and now it's Desnoyers for Moncton moving up ice. To Sear. His shot. That whistles just wide. Back to the point it comes. Axel Anderson there for Moncton. He plays it up ahead for McKenna. Sends it in behind the net, but Delamont breaks that up for the Titan. They try to send it along the boards, but Sear there for the Wildcats. Now the Titan get it back once again. This time they'll move it out, and as it is cleared out to center ice, Delamont is knocked down. Moncton take control. It is Anderson who throws it to center. Desgagne there to intercept that pass. Throws it towards the net, but it hit a stick. Didn't get through, and the Wildcats will try to head up ice with it quickly. Alexander Perrin leads the rush. Puck in behind the Titan goal now. They'll send it along the boards. Hudson lets it go behind the net. Perrin in there looking for it. He's checked by Leonard. Rude plays it up to the blue line, but not out. Moncton keep it alive. Wildcats inside the Titan zone. That's Hudson to Anderson. He had a lane to the net, but the puck went off the heel of his stick, and now McKinnon checks him and gets it out to center ice. Good hustle there by Kingsbury Fournier to stay with the puck and move it all the way down inside the Moncton zone. Penalty coming up here on the play, and I believe it's going to be to the Moncton Wildcats. I'll have to wait and see for sure, as Kingsbury Fournier was going in the corner on the rush, so The two players collided, but I'm pretty certain, and it is indeed the Wildcats who are going to get the penalty. Axel Anderson goes to the box. So for the first time in this hockey game, the Acadie-Bathurst Titan are going to go on the power play. Moncton 0 for 1 with the man advantage in the first period. So far in this hockey game, but the Titan, this is their first opportunity on the power play. This power play brought to you by Lonsbury Automotive. Off the draw, Titan get control, back to the point. O'Coin, he sends it across now, gets it back. He'll find Desgagne with the pass. Up ahead for Engelhardt. Engelhardt behind the net for Element. Element looking for McDonald. He tried to chip it to the point, but it's broken up by Moncton. And the Wildcats race up ice, shorthanded, 2-on-1. Across for Sear. He's got the puck, and he scores! Mika Sear, short side, shorthanded goal, and the Wildcats tie this game at 1. First opportunity the Titan have with the power play, and Anderson McDonald coughs it up inside his own zone, and Moncton makes him play. Pelche heads up ice, makes the pass across to Sear, and he had all day as Desgagne was trying to catch up, but Moncton had so much time. Sear could just take his time, put it by the glove hand of Ethier, who has played so well, but it's a shorthanded goal for the Wildcats here early in the second period, and tying this hockey game at 1. For Sear, that's his 12th goal of the season. The goal coming at the 3-minute and 50-second mark. Pelche, the lone assist on the goal. Off the faceoff, puck winds up in the Titan zone. McKenna behind the net looking for it. He falls. The puck is under him. Now it squirts free. Leonard, he'll send it behind the net for Brantz. Brantz starting the rush for the Titan. Up ahead now for Chisholm. Chisholm to Leonard. Titan are still on the power play here, but they're stopped at the Moncton blue line by Desnoyers, who sends the puck down the ice. This Titan power play brought to you by Lonsbury Automotive. Huckins forced to go back behind his own net to get the puck. He'll play it to Brantz. Brantz up to McKinnon, to Huckins, who just chips it inside the Moncton zone. 35 seconds to go in this Titan power play, but they can't get control of the puck, and it's Pelche racing up ice for Moncton. He and Brantz collide. Brantz took the worst of that. You could tell it stung. He's still out there, but Brantz is slow as he got hit hard shoulder to shoulder with Pelche. Now Brantz coming out from behind his own net with the puck. He'll cross center with it and just send it inside the Moncton zone. DeYoung tries to knock it down. McKinnon in there looking for it. Tried to knock the loose puck towards the goal, but Moncton break it up and head the other way. That'll do it for the penalty. So the Wildcats not just kill off the power play, they get a shorthanded goal. And as the players stepping on the ice, get a shot from the slot right on Ethier, but he makes the save and holds on for the face-off. So that shorthanded goal by the Moncton Wildcats has tied this hockey game. It is now 1-1. Ethier with a couple more saves right after the penalty's over. Long shot from the point. He stopped that, and then the rebound came to Mika Sear, who fired it from the slot, but Ethier with that save as well. Face-off inside the Titan zone. Larkin with it in the corner, throws it behind the net, but puts it right on Havanov's stick. He sends it up along the boards. Spence there waiting for it. He'll get it in deep one more time. That's Ivanov. Cross ice looking for Desnoyers. That doesn't work. Excuse me, not Desnoyers. That's Rumsey, not number 9, number 7. So Mark Rumsey, but either way, the pass didn't work. Puck still inside the Titan zone. Comes to the front of the net. Delimont picks it up. He'll play the lead pass ahead. McDonald, he chips it ahead, looking for Engelhardt and heading to the, that's Kingsbury Fournier, 26, not 25, my mistake. But Moncton get control back in their own zone and move it up ice. Now McKenna over the blue line. Cross ice pass for Spence. Drop pass for Havanov, and he scores! Havanov, the shot of the Wildcats, rewarded here for all of their shots, all of the offense in the game. Now lead by a score to 3-on-2. That was a score of 2-1 rather. That was a 4-on-2 rush for Moncton. Havanov was the trailer. He takes the drop pass and makes no mistake, beating Ethier on the blocker's side to give Moncton the 2-1 lead in this hockey game. So the Titan led 1-0 at the end of the first period, but they've now fallen behind 2-1 as Moncton have come out with a couple of quick goals here in the second period. The first one, that short-handed effort by Mika Sear, and then shortly afterwards it is Havanov. And for Havanov, that is his 13th goal of the season, coming at the 6:07 mark. The second period of this hockey game is brought to you by the good folks at Epicerie Frenette in Beresford. Wildcats inside the Titan zone again. That shot is blocked, and now it's Engelhardt moving up ice. He'll get it into the corner. Penalty coming up here, and I believe it's Moncton going to get the penalty again. Sean Stewart, it looks like, knocked the Titan player to the ice, and he is going to go to the box. It was Stewart who knocked Desgagnés down. And he's going to get the penalty here for Moncton. So the Titan are about to go back on the power play. It didn't work out so well for them last time around as they gave up a short-handed goal to Moncton. Mika Sear with the goal on that one. And Sean Stewart is now the penalized Wildcats player who heads to the penalty box. This Titan power play brought to you by Lonsbury Automotive. 13 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in the second period, and the Moncton Wildcats now in front of the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 2-1. The Wildcats really just peppering the Titan netminder Ethier with shots throughout this hockey game. As a matter of fact, it is 11-1. Those are the shots right now in the second period in favor of Moncton in this hockey game. And remember, we have yet to reach the midway point of the second period. Moncton out shooting Bathurst 36-7. Wildcats right now on pace for over 80 shots in this hockey game. They are shorthanded, though. Face-off inside the Moncton zone. Sear to take the draw for the Wildcats. It's won, though, by Engelhardt, but as he tried the drop pass, there to intercept it was Pelche of the Moncton Wildcats, and he moves it up ice. Titan now forced to start out of their own zone. McDonald up to the Moncton blue line. That doesn't work, and the Wildcats go the other way. One man to beat for Pelche. His shot high and wide. And Desgagnés with it now. Drop pass for O'Coin. He'll play it up to Engelhardt. Engelhardt races into the Moncton zone. Back to the point it comes. O'Coin, he sends it across to Desgagnés. Ahead now for McDonald. Back to O'Coin once again. Throws it to the front of the net, and it is tipped there by the Titan, and they tie this hockey game. I believe Element got a piece of it either way through the crowd. That shot on goal beats the goaltender Rodrigue, and we have ourselves a tie hockey game as this time the Titan get the power play goal. It is now 2-2. I'm not sure if that hit anybody in front or if Element just had the goaltender screen, so we'll wait before they make the official announcement. It's either going to be Element if he touched the puck or O'Coin with the shot from the point, but either way, that power play goal gives the Titan their second goal of the game. It is now a 2-2 hockey game. Off the draw, Titan get control of the puck. That's Larkin looking for Chisholm. That doesn't work. The goaltender Rodrigue out of the net to send it along the boards. Titan now get it to the front of the net. Engelhardt redirects that right on goal. Pad save is made by Rodrigue. Moncton send it up ice. Racing in there for the Moncton Wildcats was Langlois. He doesn't get to the puck first, though. The Titan do, but they can't get it out of the zone as it's kept in at the blue line by Rumsey. Now the puck into the corner. Moncton playing back to the point again. That's Spence. They move it around. Rumsey in front. Turns and fires on goal. Save is made by Ethier. The rebound scooped up by Larkin. And the Titan move it out to center ice. They'll get inside the Moncton zone. Shot from the faceoff circle right on goal. That was taken by number 14 for the Titan. That's Bastarash. Blocked by Rodrigue, and Moncton get it out to center ice. Now they'll head up again on an odd man rush. Over to Havanov. He tries to go back to Pelche, but the pad save is made by Ethier. Titan now. Up ice with the puck they come. That is Element inside the zone. Fires from a sharp angle. That goes wide. 11 minutes now. 20 seconds remaining in the second period. This hockey game all tied at 2. O'Coin takes the pass inside the Moncton blue line. He'll just dump it into the corner. Ivanov checks his man. Titan trying to get something going inside the Moncton goal. They've got a little momentum after tying the game at 2 with that power play goal, and it was indeed credited to Jan O'Coin. So his 4th of the season. Anderson McDonald and Matthew Desgagne with the assists on the power play goal at the 7:13 mark. Wildcats coming out of their own zone with it now. They'll move it up to center ice. Ivanov over the blue line, takes the return pass, finds McKenna. He's in the slot. His backhander goes wide. He was being checked there by O'Coin. Moncton get it back, though. That shot from McKenna, it goes wide into the corner now, picked up by Leonard. He'll get it to the blue line and out, but as soon as he crossed the blue line, he was checked there by the Moncton player, and it's back inside the Titan zone. Cyr and Desnoyers battling for it along the boards. McKenna there as well for Moncton, but the Titan able to get it out to center ice. Now Leonard plays it back to O'Coin, who will step behind his own net and take his time so the Titan can get a line change. We've passed the midway point here of the second period. This game is all tied at 2 at the Avenir Center in Moncton. Titan Radio, brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limited. The second period, a presentation of Epicerie Frenette. Acadie-Bathurst moved the puck up quickly. They're inside the Moncton zone now. Back to the point it comes for Larkin. He tried to go cross ice with that pass, but it's broken up in front of the net by Cyr to Desnoyers. Back to Cyr over the Titan blue line, but it's offside as the Wildcats enter the Titan zone. 9 minutes now, 24 seconds left to go here in the second period. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan and the Moncton Wildcats all tied at 2. Mika Cyr and Alexander Ivanov, the goal scorers for Moncton. It's Evan McKinnon and Jan O'Coin with the goals for the Titan. For O'Coin, his 4th of the season on the power play, coming just moments ago at the 7:13 mark, has tied this game at 2. Action just underway once again. Off the draw, the Titan able to move it up ice into the Moncton zone. It's in the corner. Titan come up with it. They move out. Huckins, the quick shot on goal. That is stopped. Back to the point. McDonald now. His shot tipped in front, but again, Roderick with the staves. Huntley has it in the corner. He'll play it up ahead. Moncton start to move it out ice. DeYoung with it now. Over the Titan blue line. Little drop pass there. That doesn't work. Perra in the corner. He's checked. Ahead now for Hudson. Back to Perra. They throw it to the front of the net. Moncton do, but Brant's there for the Titan. He'll skate it all the way to center ice. Backhands it inside the Moncton zone, and he'll head to the bench on a line change. Here come the Wildcats. That's Hudson with it now at center ice. Jacob Hudson inside the Titan zone. He just sends it in deep as the Wildcats will make some changes. Delimont behind his own net for Rasico. He'll move it up ahead now for Chisholm. Cross ice for Desgagne over the blue line. Throws it towards the net. That's blocked in front by the Moncton defenseman, who sends it up along the boards to the point. Rude stopped it, but now they get it. Moncton do Daou to Anderson. He's over the blue line. Fires that shot wide. Daou there to pick it up off the inboards. Back to the point. Anderson with it again. He sends it across. That long shot goes wide into the corner, and the Titan will pick it up and flip it out to center ice. Desgagne racing after it. He can't catch up to it. Moncton get it and play it back inside the Titan zone. It's broken up there by Rude. Puck to the blue line. Now Rude gets it back, and he'll go back inside his own zone for Rasico. Up to Rude. Long lead pass towards the Moncton blue line. Chisholm got a piece of it, but not enough to knock it down. And as it ricochets inside the Moncton zone, the Wildcats will take over and start up ice. Daou has it now. Across for Langlois. He'll dump it into the Titan zone. Back there to get it is O'Coin. He's logged a lot of ice time for the Titan in this game, and he's going to slow things down behind his own net with Ivanov in there forechecking for the Wildcats. O'Coin, he'll start the rush now for the Titan. Pass through the middle. That's Element with it. He went to pass, but just before he pulled the trigger on the pass, Mark Rumsey come back to pick his pocket, knock the puck away. Titan get it back, though. That shot well wide. McDonald throws it out front. Another chance there. Element at the side of the net. He gets it, but had no shot, so he goes into the corner. Element still battling for it. Element falls, but he's able to knock it to the point for O'Coin, who turns and fires. That's right on goal. The save is made by Rodrigue. The loose puck is picked up by Havanov, and he'll send it behind his own net. Huntley has it now, taken away from him. Back to the point for the Titan, but they are unable to knock it down, and Moncton head up ice quickly. That's Pelche. Finds the trailer. Havanov again, and he scores! Havanov gives Moncton the 3-2 lead as the Titan had been pressing, but the Wildcats, as soon as they got a chance, moved it up ice, and Pelche finds the trailer. Havanov, he used Larkin as a screen and was able to beat Ethier to make it a 3-2 lead for the Moncton Wildcats. A back and forth game here in the second period. Moncton, though, with the majority of the offense, but the Titan had some pressure there. They had a little extra jump in their skate after tying the game on the power play, but now Moncton has regained the lead. It is 3-2 for Havanov. That's his second goal of the game, 14th of the season. Jacob Pelche with the assist, the goal coming at the 13:44 mark. The second period of this game brought to you by Epicerie Fernet, Rue Principale in Beresford. Titan Radio, as always, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité, your Petro-Canada dealer. So Ethier has looked good, but the Wildcats with 3 goals here in the second period now lead 3-2 in this hockey game. They are out shooting the Titan so far 38-12. Off the draw, Moncton chip it ahead. McKenna now racing inside the Titan zone. Plays that pass across for Sear. He was tied up, though, and couldn't get a shot away. Puck now behind the net. Desnoyers comes up with it. He'll play it back to the point. That shot goes wide. Into the opposite corner goes the puck. Kingsbury Fournier falls, battling for it along the boards. Leonard in there as well. It's Desnoyers and Sear battling for the puck for Moncton. It squirts free. Brantz has it. He'll play it behind the net now for Delamont. He'll flip it off the glass and up ice. Racing in there is Kingsbury Fournier. McKenna right behind him. McKinnon comes up with the puck. Tried to play it back to Kingsbury Fournier. That doesn't work, and De Jong heads the other way for the Wildcats. To McKenna. Back to De Jong. He tried to find Desnoyers in front of the net. That pass knocked out of harm's way, and the puck finds its way all the way back inside the Moncton zone. Out at center ice, it's O'Coin who takes over. That long shot right on goal. Rodrigue elects to hold on for the faceoff as Desgagne was racing in towards the Moncton goal. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second period. The Moncton Wildcats now lead the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 3-2. Alexander Havanov, a pair of goals, his 13th and 14th of the season. He leads the Moncton offense right now as they lead this hockey game by a score of 3-2. The other Moncton goal scorer, Mika Sear, for the Titan. Evan McKinnon with his second of the year, and Jan O'Coin his fourth. Shots, though, as we've mentioned a couple of times, very much in favor of the Moncton Wildcats. They're on shooting the Titan right now, 38-13. It was 25-6 in the first period. It is 13-7 for Moncton here in the second period. And you know what? It's only the last few minutes, really, where the Titan have had some pressure inside the Moncton zone, where they've not just closed the gap a little bit, but slowed down all of that Wildcat offense, as Moncton was certainly on pace for another 20 shots at least in this period just a few minutes ago. Either way, still lots of time left. 4:05 on the clock. Face-off coming up inside the Moncton zone. Hudson and McKenna to take the face-off. That was Engelhardt actually on the draw for the Titan, but Moncton win it. They get it out to center ice. Titan just playing right back inside the Moncton zone. They'll start up ice now. Hudson takes the return pass at the blue line. That's broken up by Acadie-Bathurst. Desgagne trying to come up with it along the boards. He can't. Moncton get a shot that goes high and wide, and back to the point comes the puck, but it is Anderson who's unable to keep it in the zone for Moncton. He's forced to go back inside his own blue line. Up to center ice. That's stolen away by the Titan. They'll race inside the Moncton zone. That shot is blocked. Now a coin comes in from the point. He'll send it behind the net. Wildcats get it again. They throw it up the middle. That was almost intercepted by the Titan. Comes out to center ice, and O'Coin has it now. He and Anderson of the Wildcats battling for it in the neutral zone. Titan able to get it and flip it over the Moncton blue line, but the Wildcats get it back. They'll just dump it towards the Titan zone. O'Coin now gathers it up for Acadie-Bathurst. Plays it across for Brantz. He runs into his teammate at the blue line, and Moncton able to just dump it back inside the Titan zone. Now Chisholm takes the pass at center ice. He'll dump it into the Moncton zone. Racing in there is Bastarash, but it's Spence who comes up with it first for Moncton. Spence out to center ice, has his pocket. Actually, I think the puck hit the linesman who was coming over the blue line. Looked like Bastarash was in there for the Titan, but I think it was the linesman that the puck actually hit him in the skate. Either way, Spence was forced to turn and regroup. Moncton now get it inside the Titan zone. That's chipped out to center ice by Acadie-Bathurst. Moncton trying to get something going here. Langlois has it in front of the bench. Cross ice for Spence. Spence inside the Titan zone. He'll just send it in deep behind the net for Rude. He's checked but plays it into the corner. Dubé now out to the blue line. Not out. It's kept in. Nice job there by Moncton. In close. The shot from Huntley. That goes just wide, but as the whistle goes, we'll have a face-off coming up, and I believe a penalty here to Acadie-Bathurst. It looks like a hooking call to the Titan. Dubé, I believe, will be the guilty party. Rasico was in there as well, but it looked like it was Dubé's stick that got tangled up in the Moncton player. Therefore, it is the Wildcats. And Dubé is in the box, so the Wildcats are on the power play. They now lead this hockey game 3-2. 2:45 to go. Off the draw. Puck comes to Havanov. Quick shot from the slot. Getting just a piece of it is Ethier, and it goes wide. Now back to the point. Across to Havanov again. His shot blocked. Rebound in front. Sears' backhand goes just wide. Sear chases it into the corner. This Titan penalty kill brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limité. Titan able to clear the zone. The Wildcats back inside their own blue line. Pelche starting the rush up ice now. Plays it across for McKenna. Back to Pelche. He got behind the defense but couldn't get to the front of the net, so he goes behind the Titan cage. Back to the point for Anderson. To Pelche once again. Tried to find a Moncton player in front of the net, but it's the Titan defense that break that up. Now they move it into the corner. Sear has it. 1:12 to go in this Moncton power play. Wildcats in control inside the Titan zone. McKenna has it at the side of the net. Havanov was wide open at the opposite side of the crease, but he couldn't get it to him. Now they play it behind the net. Havanov, they're waiting for it. He'll take his time in the corner. Into the slot. Quick shot. That's blocked. Good chance there by McKenna, but his shot was blocked. Anderson has it now. 45 seconds to go in this Moncton power play. They're in complete control of the puck. It's blocked there. Anderson's shot was blocked, but the puck comes to Havanov in the corner. He'll take his time with it. Havanov right to the side of the net for Sear. Tried to find McKenna in the front of the net. That fails to work. It's in the corner now. Under 30 seconds to go in this Moncton power play. The Titan penalty kill, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité. That's Havanov with it. Inside his own blue line. McKenna wound up with a shot behind the net, but Havanov elects to go at the side of the cage, and the Wildcats score. It was McKenna joining in quickly. Actually, it was Pelche that was wound up for the shot. McKenna was at the side of the net. He took the pass and slid the puck under Ethier. The now lead this hockey game by a score of 4-2. The power play goal by McKenna has given Moncton the 2-goal lead in this hockey game. For Jeremy McKenna, that is his 9th goal of the season. Havanov with an assist on it for sure, and the goal coming at the 18-minute and 55-second mark. So 1:05 to go here in the second period. Moncton now with a 4-2 lead. Off the draw, the Titan get it. Brant's unable to chip it inside the Moncton zone. Wildcats get back towards the Titan blue line. It's stolen away there by Huckins, and he'll just play it out to center ice. Moncton backhanded inside the Titan blue line once again. Delimont there sends it behind the net for Brant's. His pass finds Huckins at the Titan blue line. He'll skate it all the way inside the Moncton zone. Huckins still with the puck. Under 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Back to the point. That big blast hits a leg and goes wide into the corner. Spence has it now. Less than 30 seconds to go in the second period. Spence just dumps that inside the Titan zone. Delimont with it in front of his own net, and he runs into the Moncton player. Dangerous move there by Delimont, but it turns out that he draws a penalty. So with 17.5 seconds left to go in the second period, the Titan will have a late power play opportunity. Delimont coming out of the corner with the puck, elected to go in front of his net. Foreman looking to knock him off the puck, hauled the Titan defenseman down, so Foreman ends up in the penalty box, and the Titan get the power play. So they'll have not a lot of time here before the end of the period. Face-off inside the Moncton zone. Wildcats win the draw, but they can't get it out. O'Coin keeps it in at the blue line. That shot from the face-off circle whistles just wide, and it comes off the inboards all the way down the ice. That should do it. 5 seconds to go. The Titan behind their own net, and Desgagne will just leave it there as the final seconds tick down in the second period. So the Moncton Wildcats score 4 times, 2 of those coming from Alexander Havanov. Mika Sear and Jeremy McKenna get the other Moncton goals as they erased a 1-0 Titan lead and now lead 4-2. Jan O'Coin with a lone goal for the Titan in the second period. It was Evan McKinnon scoring for Acadie-Bathurst in the first. Shots on goal in the second period. They favor the Moncton Wildcats by a count of 17-7. After 40 minutes, the Wildcats out shooting the Titan 42-13, and they lead on the scoreboard by a count of 4-2. Acadie-Bathurst Titan Radio brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limited. We'll be back for the start of the third period. We are just about set for the start of the third period here. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 4-2. Third period brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports Trailers and RV. The Titan are going to start the third period on the power play as Moncton got a late penalty. Kyle Foreman at the 1940 mark getting a holding call. So a minute and 40 seconds left to go here in this Titan power play as they try to get a goal early in the third period and pull to within one of the Moncton Wildcats. Moncton already a shorthanded goal in this hockey game. The Titan have a power play goal as well, though. Matter of fact, the Titan 1 for 3 with the man advantage. Moncton is 1 for 2 off the draw. Titan force back inside their own zone. Now Jan O'Coin leads the rush up ice. That lead pass intercepted by Sear. He sends it ahead now. In is Pelche. And getting back was O'Coin to cut off the angle as it looked for a second like Pelche was going to get a breakaway. But good defense by O'Coin. Good hustle to get back. And Pelche only got a weak shot on goal. And it was an easy save for Ethier. Face-off coming up inside the Titan zone. This power play brought to you by Lonsbury Automotive. Titan get control of the puck off the draw. Desgagne plays it behind his own net. Now O'Coin will start the rush for the Titan. They get it out to center ice. That's Desgagne to the blue line. Element was in just ahead of the play, though. So that is an offside call against the Titan. 1:02 to go with the man advantage, but a face-off coming up in the neutral zone. Wildcats out shooting the Titan 42-13 through the first 40 minutes of this hockey game. Goal scorers for the Titan, Evan McKinnon and Jan O'Coin. For Moncton, it's Alexander Havanov with a pair of goals, Mika Sear and Jeremy McKenna with the others. Titan get it inside the Moncton blue line. They're still on the power play for a little over 50 seconds. So they move the puck around at the point. Now Desgagne ahead to O'Coin. He's got room, turns and fires, and he scores! Jan O'Coin on the power play. His second goal of the game and his second power play goal of the game, and it is now a 4-3 Moncton lead. The pass across to the face-off for O'Coin, and he blasted it by the glove hand of Roderick in the Moncton net and just under the crossbar to make this game close once again. It's still a Moncton lead, but now 4-3 thanks to that power play goal by the Titan. So an exciting finish coming up. The power play goal coming just 54 seconds into this third period. And for O'Coin, his second of the game, fifth of the season. And both of O'Coin's goals in this hockey game coming on the power play. So 19 minutes now left to go in regulation time. We've got ourselves a one-goal hockey game at the Avenir Center in Moncton. The Wildcats with the lead. And they've got the puck. So they stepped over the blue line. McKenna put a drop pass, but Anderson couldn't hold on to it. So now Moncton forced to move up ice with it once again. Puck ends up deep. McKenna has it now. He'll come out from behind the Titan net, but he's checked right away. And it's Desgagne that comes up with the puck. Desgagne races inside the Moncton zone, throws it to the front of the net. But Engelhardt was tied up. Now Engelhardt and DeJong battle behind the net. Engelhardt continues to work hard for the puck for the Titan, and DeJong in there as well. They play it up along the boards for McKenna. Puck squirts free. Engelhardt gets a crack at it. It goes wide. Now into the far corner. That's Rumsey. Kingsbury Fournier checks him. Leonard in there as well. Back to the point it comes, and the Titans send it in behind the Moncton net again. Kingsbury Fournier racing in, looking for it. Plays the puck up along the boards. They try to get it back to the point, the Titan do, but Moncton able to just tip the puck out over the blue line. Acadie-Bathurst send it right back inside the zone. That's Kingsbury Fournier in deep for McKinnon. He sends it behind the net, but it's Havanov there for Moncton. He plays it up ahead now. The Wildcats will just chip it inside the Titan zone. That is Rude at center ice. He'll flip it high in behind the Moncton net. McKinnon races in looking for it. Desrosiers gets there first for the Wildcats. He'll throw it into the corner. McKinnon looking for it. Comes to the front of the net, and Moncton able to clear it out of harm's way. That's Kyle Foreman out to center ice, but Rude breaks that up and sends it back inside the Moncton zone. Pastarash in there for checking. Anderson falls. Puck comes along the boards, back to the point, but Titan defenseman falls and is unable to keep it alive, so Moncton head up ice, 2-on-1. The shot, blocker save by Ethier, kept in at the point by Desrosiers. Now it's Acadie-Bathurst heading up ice with it. That's Colombe over the blue line, backhander. That doesn't get to the net. Broken up there by Moncton. Back to the point it comes. Delimont sends it in deep one more time. Dubé in the corner. He's checked hard. Puck comes, though, to Bastarash. That's Element with it now. His shot goes high and wide and ends up in the netting. So we'll have a face-off coming up here inside the Moncton zone with 16 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in regulation time. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 4-3. The third period tonight brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports, Trailers and RVs in Beresford. Titan Radio, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité. Off the draw, Moncton get control of the puck. Spence can't get it out, though. Comes to the front of the net. They'll take a stab at it. It winds up in the corner. Huckins in there looking for it. But it's Moncton that get it first. Sean Stewart just sends it along the boards, and it'll come all the way down the ice inside the Titan zone. Larkin there tries to play it along the boards for Element. That doesn't work. Moncton get it towards the front of the net. Wildcats with the puck now. Back to the blue line. That long shot, it whistles just wide. Into the corner now. Puck ends up behind the net. That's Daou with it for Moncton. Daou into the slot, but it is off the skate of Sean Stewart, and Huckins brings it the other way. He'll just backhand it towards the Wildcat blue line. Spence there to pick it up. He'll retreat in behind his own net and give his team time to make some changes here on the fly. McDonald, the lone forechecker for the Titan. Spence still behind his own net. He's really taking his time now. Spence finds a lane to pass it through. At least he thought he did, but that didn't work. Kept in at the blue line by the Titan. Quick pass to McDonald, who gets the backhander away on goal, and Rodrigue had to make that stop. Spence really took his time behind the net. When he finally played it out, he put the clearing attempt right on the stick of the Titan player, who found McDonald in the slot. He had to fire with his backhander, but he put it on goal, forcing Rodrigue to make the save. 15:23 now to go in regulation time. Face-off inside the Moncton zone. Engelhardt wins the draw, moved the puck towards the net, but it goes through the crease and out the other side. Engelhardt knocked to the ice. Ivanov comes up with the puck. Desgagne watching him. It's along the boards now for Rumsey, but it's Desgagne and Engelhardt both on Rumsey. Now Desrosiers finds the loose puck. He'll move it out to center ice. The Wildcats inside the Titan zone. Over to Pelche. He finds Desrosiers with it. Desrosiers from the sharp angle. That's blocked by Ethier. Into the corner it comes. Rumsey has it. Tries to play it ahead, but it is Brantz who checks him. Puck squirts free, and Engelhardt has it. Titan unable to get it out of the zone, though. Rumsey in close. His shot goes wide. Puck comes off the inboards. The Wildcats there. That was Pelche at the side of the net, but his shot goes wide as well. Desgagne finally finds the loose puck, and he'll flip it out to center ice. Titan will just send it all the way in behind the Wildcat net as they are at the end of a long shift, so they'll make some changes here on the fly. 14 minutes, 15 seconds now left to go in regulation time. The Moncton Wildcats have the puck. That's Hudson starting out from his own zone. Lead pass ahead now for Anderson. He fires from the top of the face-off circle. It's knocked down by Ethier with his glove hand, but he couldn't close the trapper on the puck, so it's still free. In behind the net, Kingsbury Fournier picks it up. He'll play it ahead, and the Titan move it out to center ice. Over the blue line now, but that is offside as Leonard stepped in the zone. He had a teammate in just ahead of the play, so we'll have a face-off coming up in the neutral zone with 13 minutes and 49 seconds left to play here in regulation time. The Acadie-Bathurst Titan with a goal in the third period by Jan O'Coin, his second of the game, a power play effort. For O'Coin, it's also his fifth goal of the season. Remy Engelhardt and Matthew Desgagne get the assist. The goal coming just 54 seconds into the third period, but it has closed the gap just a little. Moncton still lead the game, but the score is now 4-3. The third period of today's hockey game brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports, Trailers and RVs in Beresford. Titan Radio is a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité. All right, we're just about set to resume action here at the Avenir Center in Moncton. The Wildcats hanging on to a 4-3 lead. The Titan, on the other hand, trying to find a way to get that tying goal. They fought back from a 3-0 deficit against the Halifax Mooseheads last night in Halifax, only to lose 4-3 in overtime. They enter the third period tonight in the same place they were against Halifax last night, trailing by 2 goals. It was 3-1 for Halifax, 4-2 for Moncton, but the Titan needing to overcome a 2-goal deficit in the third period. They were able to do so yesterday. They've got 1 goal back here in the third already today. Titan play that to the front of the net. McKenna was tied up, though, so he couldn't get a shot away for the Titan, and it's the Wildcats going the other way. They'll head over the blue line now. They'll send it in behind the net. That's Desnoyers looking for it. McKenna as well out there for Moncton. Desnoyers has the puck. He'll play it back to the point. Big shot. That's whistled wide. Picked up along the boards by Spence. Spence just sends it in deep. Moncton with some pressure now inside the Titan zone. They play it behind the net. Desnoyers waiting for it. He's able to get it ahead to McKenna, who goes into the corner. Teams are playing 5 aside right now, but the Titans feel like they're short-handed just by the way the Wildcats are able to move the puck around the perimeter inside the Titan zone. They get it behind the net now. Desnoyers has it. He'll skate it out to the face-off circle. Now back to the point for Huntley. He'll take the return pass. That long shot is high and wide. Sear picks it up along the boards. Behind the net for Desnoyers once again. He sends it back for McKenna, who's checked by O'Coin. McKenna stays with the puck to Desnoyers. Into the face-off circle. Quick one-timer there, goes just wide. McKenna has the puck. Moncton continue to apply the pressure. That big blast is blocked by McKinnon of the Titan. And now the whistle goes as the Titan touch the puck. It looks like there's a penalty coming up. I didn't see it. I was watching McKinnon dive across to block that big shot. And after he did so, he threw a big hit, but his stick went flying through the air at the same time. So he has headed to the penalty box. McKinnon, the Titan were hemmed up in their own zone. McKinnon was playing hard to try and get the puck away from the Wildcats and out of the zone, but unfortunately takes a penalty. So the Moncton Wildcats will have a power play opportunity with 12 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in regulation time. The Titan win the draw. Puck winds up behind the net. O'Coin and Larkin in there battling for it. Squirts free into the corner. Desgagne there now to pick it up for the Titan. He'll just turn and send it all the way down the ice. This Titan penalty kill, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité, your Petro-Canada dealer. A minute 40 seconds to go in this Moncton power play. The penalty for McKinnon is a roughing call. So the Titans shorthanded. That's Havanoff at the side of the net looking for the hat trick, but his shot is blocked by Ethier. Puck winds up behind the net. Moncton still battling for it. They'll send it back to the blue line. Pelche, cross ice pass into the face-off circle, back to Pelche, front of the net, and they score. The backhander by McKenna up and over Ethier, and the Wildcats have restored the 2-goal lead in this hockey game. For Jeremy McKenna, that is his second goal of the game and his 10th of the season. Sear and McKenna both in front of the net, and it's McKenna that comes up with the puck, and he's able to put that backhander over a sprawling Ethier and under the crossbar to give Moncton the 5-3 lead in this hockey game. A power play goal for the Moncton Wildcats. So the Titan trail once again by 2. Jacob Pelche, the lone assist at least so far on that power play goal by the Wildcats. The goal coming at the 8:27 mark. Off the face-off, Moncton get control. They'll play it right back inside the Titan zone. Foreman in there looking for it. Bastarache comes up with it, and he'll flip it out to center ice. That's Colombe in there forechecking, but Moncton have the puck. They'll get it as far as the Titan zone. That's just onside. Long shot by Foreman is an easy save by Ethier, who holds on for the face-off. Moncton out shooting the Titans 6-2 here in the third period, 49-15. That is the total in this hockey game. Actually 7-2. They just put another shot up on the board. So 49-15 is the shots on goal differential for Moncton in this hockey game. They lead 5-3. Off the draw, Moncton get the puck in the Titan zone. They'll play it into the corner. King battling there against Dubé. King comes up with the puck. Back to the point. That's Huntley. He plays it over now. That long shot blocked in front. Titan will move it up ice. Dubé to center, but it's knocked off his stick by Daou. Moncton now will start the other way. King, cross ice for Desnoyers. Desnoyers cutting to the slot, but he runs into a couple of Titan defenders, and now it's Cologne moving it up ice. He'll just dump it in behind the Wildcats' goal and head to the bench on a line change. Spence starts the other way for Moncton. To Daou. He'll backhand it into the Titan zone, and it's Moncton's turn to make a line change. Rude with it now, starting out from behind his own net. Plays it up to center ice. Chisholm just chips it ahead. Engelhardt in there looking for it. It is Desrosiers who has it, though, for Moncton. He's able to play it behind the net. Titan take control again. That pass intended for Rude just hops over his stick. He was coming in to the face-off circle. Same spot O'Coin scored his last goal. Now it's in the corner inside the Moncton zone. Engelhardt behind the net. Titan have it. They throw it out front. Quick shot there. That is blocked. And as it comes back to the point, Rude's unable to keep it alive. He's back to get it quickly, though, inside his own zone. Battling there with Rumsey. And it is Rude who sends it out to center ice. Moncton's going to play it up ice quickly once again. Pelche, his pass across for Havanov. He's checked by Rude. And the Titans send it back towards center ice. Havanov with it now. Nifty little pass for Pelche. He's over the blue line. Back to Havanov. It's McDonald blocking that pass attempt. Havanov regains control of the puck. To the front of the net for Rumsey. His shot is blocked, but the Titan unable to clear the zone. Sean Stewart keeps it alive. Back to the point now. That is Anderson. He'll send it into the corner. Back to Anderson again. He winds up with the shot. That's blocked in front of the net. Now it's Sean Stewart. His shot right on goal. Ethier with the save, and he'll hold on for the face-off. We're down to 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in regulation time. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 5-3. That was Desgagne blocking the shot in front of his own net, and it stung, and it came right back to the point where Sean Stewart was able to get a blast away. This one right on goal, though, and Ethier makes the save off the draw. That's McKenna with it. He gets a shot on goal. Pad save by Ethier. McKenna now. He'll play it to Larkin. Up ahead for Huckins, who just chips it to center ice. Sean Stewart sends it right back inside the Titan zone. If you've been wondering where Riley Kidney has been all game for the Acadie-Bathurst Titan, he has been playing for Canada at the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge and will rejoin the Titan this week. They head over the Moncton blue line, but Anderson breaks that up for Moncton. Puck will squirt free behind the net. Sean Stewart there to pick it up. Stewart now, long lead pass. That goes all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against the Moncton Wildcats. 8 minutes now, 13 seconds left to go here in regulation time. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 4-3. Titan Radio brought to you today by Chez Boudreau Limited, your Petro-Canada dealer. The third period, a presentation of Brunswick Power Sports, trailers and RVs. The face-off at center ice, as I think the linesman blew the whistle on the icing call a little early as the Moncton defender had a chance to win the race down ice. So face-off wound up at center. Titan have control, though. Brant's with it now. He plays it up ahead looking for Kingsbury Fournier. It goes inside the Moncton zone. Liam Leonard gives chase. Hudson behind the net for Moncton. It squirts free at the side of the Moncton goal. Steered wide by Rodrigue. Foreman now plays it behind the net for Huntley. Huntley starting away for the Wildcats. He'll send it up ice. That is Foreman. Quick shot. Getting a piece of it is Ethier, and it's in the corner. McKinnon now will start the rush for the Titan, but it rolls off the end of his stick. Quick backhander goes over the net. Moncton swarming around the Titan goal. Now it's into the corner. Edge of the face-off circle. That shot right on goal, but Ethier with the save once again, and he'll hold on to the puck this time. We'll have a face-off coming up inside the Titan zone. The clock is down to 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in regulation time. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 5-3. Hudson with the last shot for Moncton. Third period today, brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports and RVs. Off the draw, Titan get control. That's Rude. He's got it behind the net. Up along the boards it goes. They'll get it out to center ice. The Titan do. Now they'll chip it inside the Moncton zone. Bastarache gives chase. So does Colombe. And Dubé in there for the Titan as well. Bastarache has it. Back to the point it comes. That shot, that's blocked by Moncton from Rude. Up ahead now, Colombe plays it behind the net. Back to the point again it comes. Rude, cross ice for Delimont. Delimont now looking for a lane, gets the shot. It's blocked in front though by Moncton. And the Wildcats start up ice with it. They'll dump it inside the Titan zone. Ethier out of his net to play it to Rude. Rude gets it up to the Titan blue line. Bastarache there. He'll cross center and just send it inside the Moncton zone. Sean Stewart now for the Wildcats. He'll start it up ice. That'll be offside, though, as they hit the Titan blue line. The clock is now down to 6 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in regulation time. Still lots of time for the Titan, but they do trail this hockey game by 2 goals now. It is a 5-3 Moncton lead. Face-off just outside the Titan blue line, won by the Titan. They'll start the puck up ice. Huckins lets it go. That was intended for Chisholm, but intercepted by Havanoff to Pelche, but they're offside. Moncton is again as they tried to get inside the Titan zone. Rumsey in there just ahead of the play, so another face-off coming up in the neutral zone. Havanoff with 2 goals in this game. McKenna also has 2 for the Moncton Wildcats. Sear, the other Wildcat goal scorer. Havanoff wins the faceoff, and Moncton will just hammer it inside the Titan zone. Under 6 minutes now to go here in regulation time. Titan play it behind the net. But Moncton regained control. Into the corner it comes. Now the Titan will win it back. Desgagne looking for it. He's got it in the corner. Desgagne throws it behind the net as Havanoff was in there trying to knock it free. Now the Titan get it to center ice. Nifty move there to get by the defender by Engelhardt. His shot from a sharp angle, right on goal. Rodrigue makes that save and holds on. After the whistle, we've got a scrum in the corner. Havanoff in the middle of it. Looks like he's trying to get a hand free to throw some punches. I can't see who the Titan player is. Desgagne and Chisholm are in there as well, but the Titan player that Havanoff was trying to get at, the referee was all over him. It is Engelhardt, and the linesman, I should say, was all over Engelhardt, so I couldn't see who it was. He's going to head to the penalty box now, though. Looks like it's a misconduct that they're calling against Engelhardt. He wasn't happy at all, and he continues to chat at the referee as he goes to the penalty box. So with 5:27 to go here in regulation time, looks like the only player headed to the penalty box is Engelhardt after all of that. And as I said, he's not happy at all. The Moncton Wildcats leading the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 5-3. Titan Radio today, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limité, your Petro-Canada dealer. Third period brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports, trailers and RVs in Beresford. So the officials still chatting about this as they're talking to a player from each team. It's Desgagne for the Titan, Pelche for Moncton, and now a Moncton Wildcat player is going to head to the penalty box as well. So with 5:27 to go, it'll be 4-on-4 hockey. Engelhardt is the Titan player in the box. waiting to see who gets sent to the penalty box for Moncton, as they have not sent the player over yet. Pelche's not happy at all about the Moncton penalty. They're still talking about it, the referees are. We're going to have to wait and see here if it's 4-on-4. No, it looks like we're still waiting. There were 5 Moncton players on the ice, but now one goes back to the bench. So face-off coming up inside the Moncton zone as well. So it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Huckins on the draw for the Titan. Sear to take the face-off for Moncton. 5:27, that's what's left in regulation time. The Wildcats leading this hockey game 5-3. And finally now the Moncton player is going to make his way to the penalty box, and it's Perra who's going to serve the 2 minutes for Moncton. Off the face-off, Moncton gets control of the puck. That's Anderson. Comes out from behind his own net, but he's checked right away. Huckins has the puck now. Huckins circling in the corner, able to get it back to the point. 4-on-4 hockey here, but the Titan in control of the puck back at the point. They move it up ahead for Huckins. He'll take his time. Tried the drop pass for Element, but that's broken up, and it's out to center ice. Now Element takes the pass. He'll circle at center with it, chips it towards the Moncton blue line, but the Wildcats turn it up ice quickly. That would have been offside as Desnoyers was in ahead of the play. Actually, I thought the Wildcat player, Spence, had circled back in time, but I guess he got just enough of the puck over the blue line to make it an offside against Moncton. 1:23 to go in this 4-on-4 situation. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left in regulation time. The Wildcats continue to lead the Titan by a score of 5-3. Moncton have the puck now. McKenna, he's got 2 goals for Moncton with it inside his own blue line. Plays the pass ahead. Wildcats, lots of skating room out there. 4-on-4 hockey. That's Pelche with it now. Wildcats inside the Titan zone. Spence back to the point. That is Huntley. He plays it up ahead now for Pelche, who gets some room to the front of the net, and they score. Beautiful pass there by Pelche, and he couldn't have played it more perfectly to put it right on the tape of Christian Huntley, who was battling against O'Coin, but Huntley able to get his stick free, just put it on the ice, and the perfect pass redirected into the back of the Titan net. So with Moncton scoring on that 4-on-4 situation, it is now 6-3 for the Wildcats. The penalties a while ago, so this is the reason why Moncton didn't have anybody in the box right away. It's because Alexander Havanov wound up with 2 penalties. So Engelhardt and Havanov each got 2-minute roughing penalties, and then Havanov got an extra unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So it's 4-on-4 hockey here, and the player serving the penalty is Alexander Perra. Titan get the puck off the draw. That quick shot from the face-off circle, right on goal. Save is made by Rodrigue, and he'll hold on for the face-off. The Moncton Wildcats now in control of this hockey game as they lead by a score of 6-3. That Moncton goal, Christian Huntley, his 6th of the season. Jacob Pelche getting the assist. That's his 4th assist of the hockey game. The goal coming at the 15:45 mark to give Moncton that 6-3 lead. Off the faceoff. Puck inside the Moncton zone. Hudson's got it though. He plays it up towards the blue line for DeYoung. He'll find Rumsey, who steps over the Titan blue line with it. Rumsey just backhands it in deep. A dozen seconds to go in the coincidental minors. Now Chisholm. He'll play it to Rasico, who starts out from behind his own net. To Larkin. Cross ice pass. Moncton have it. Inside the Titans still have it. Moncton was forechecking, forced the Titan back inside their own zone. Coincidental minors are over. The teams are back at full strength. Titan pressing. They've got it in the Moncton zone behind the net, but the Wildcats can't clear it. Back to the blue line. That long shot goes wide. This time, Moncton will get out with it. Daou steps over the blue line. Daou into the corner. He's checked there by Delimont. Delimont battling for it. Langlois out there for Moncton as well as they continue to battle for the puck. Under 3 minutes to go now in regulation time. Big check there along the boards. Delimont knocks the Moncton player to the ice. Pretty sure that was Daou. It doesn't matter at the end of the day because Delimont is going to the penalty box. Cross-checking is the call. So late in this hockey game, it was Daou. And he was up quickly, so when I said it didn't matter, I just meant that Delimont was getting the penalty no matter who it was he knocked down, and the player was fine because he got up and right back in the play. But so the Titan, with 2:49 to go here in regulation time, have a penalty to kill off as Delimont ends up in the box. So this Titan penalty kill is brought to you by Chez Boudreau Limited. Moncton get control of the puck off the faceoff. They'll move it inside the Titan zone now, back to the point. Moncton happy to just move it along and kill off lots of time. Pelche now sends it in deep. Sear there waiting for it. Behind the net, Rumsey races after it. Chisholm gets there first, but he's hit by McKenna and falls to the ice. Moncton get the puck to the front of the net. That shot goes just wide. Pelche back at the point to the side of the net now. Back to Pelche once again. He gets it to Anderson. Sear in front looking for it. Ethier with the save. Puck winds up behind the net. Sear can't come up with it. The Titan do. Will they get it out of the zone? No, they won't. Anderson knocks it down. Wildcats still on the power play here. Lots of time with the man advantage, but 2 minutes is all that's left in regulation time. Over a minute to go in the penalty to Delimont, and the whistle goes. We'll have a face-off coming up. Under 2 minutes left in regulation time, just over a minute to go in this Moncton power play. The Wildcats lead by a score of 6-3. So the puck went up over the glass, so that's why we've got a face-off here deep inside the Titan zone. 1:05, that is what is left on the clock, and they don't like the way that they did that face-off, so they're going to do it all over again. Moncton off the faceoff, move it right towards the front of the net. Anderson now Daou didn't have a shot. He elects to just circle and play it back to the point. Moncton happy to move the puck around inside the Titan zone. They've got a 6-3 lead. Back to the point. Spence his shot into the corner. Desnoyers after it. Hudson there looking for it as well. Back to the point it comes. The Wildcats in complete control here on the power play. Cross ice to Spence. His big shot. Getting a piece of it is Ethier. Back to the point it comes. Moncton still have it. That's Spence to the front of the net to Desnoyers. He redirected it on goal, but this time getting the pad across to make the save was Ethier. Moncton continue to control the puck. Down to 15 seconds on this power play. Back to the blue line it comes. They'll move it around. Hudson, his shot. That's blocked. The Titan get it, and Element will just fire it all the way down the ice. Less than a minute to go here in regulation time. That'll do it. The Moncton penalty is over. The Titan penalty is over, so the Moncton power play is done. We're back to full strength. The third period today has been brought to you by Brunswick Power Sports, Trailers, and RV. Titan Radio, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limited. Puck out to center ice now. 30 seconds remaining in regulation time. Moncton with it inside their own blue line. They're going to take their time out to center ice. Wildcats just play it back to Desrosiers inside the blue line. He'll play the lead pass up towards the Titan zone. That's broken up. Now DeYoung has it. Moncton, they get as far as the Titan blue line, but it's offside as they head inside the zone. Final seconds here of the third period, under 10 seconds remaining. So this game is all but done. It's just a formality now. 9.4 exactly. That's all that's left. And Titan win the faceoff. They're just going to play it behind their own net and kill off the final seconds. The Moncton Wildcats, as the buzzer sounds, have defeated the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 6-3. 6-3. The Titan got the early lead, but just couldn't hold on against this powerful Moncton team. Here's the scoring summary for the game today. Evan McKinnon got the first goal for the Titan. The only goal of the first period, his second of the season for Matthew Desgagne. In the second period, Moncton tied it at 1 when Mika Sear scored a short-handed goal. Jacob Pelche the assist. The goal coming 3:50 into the second period. Then Alexander Havanov notched his 13th from Jordan Spence and Jeremy McKenna at 6:07 to make it 2-1 Moncton. The Titan got that one right back. Jan O'Coin, his fourth of the year from Anderson McDonald, and Matthew Desgagne on the power play at the 7:13 mark made it 2-2. Moncton would score two more before the second period was done. Alexander Havanov, his second of the game, 14th of the season, from Jacob Pelche and Mark Rumsey at 13:44, made it 3-2. And then Jeremy McKenna, his ninth of the season, from Havanov and Mika Sear, a power play goal at 18:55, made it a 4-2 Moncton lead. Early in the third period, the Titan got one back. Jan O'Coin, his second of the game, fifth of the season, from Remy Engelhardt and Matthew Desgagne on the power play, made it 4-3. Moncton, though, restored the two-goal lead when Jeremy McKenna notched his second of the game, 10th of the season, on the power play at the 8:27 mark. Jacob Pelche, the lone assist on that goal, and then late in the game, Christian Huntley added another, his sixth of the season. Jacob Pelche with the assist one more time, that goal coming at the 15:45 mark. Shots on goal in this game, 25-6 for Moncton in the first period, 17-7 for Moncton in the second period, and 15-6 for the Wildcats in the third period. They outshoot the Titan by a wide margin, 57-19 in this hockey game. Final score, once again, the Moncton Wildcats defeating the Acadie-Bathurst Titan by a score of 6-3. Thanks for joining us for Titan Radio, a presentation of Chez Boudreau Limited.